Anyway mga kabarya, isang mapagpalang araw po ng Miyerkules, ngayon ay July 7, 2021. Sa video na ito, pag-uusapan natin ang ating mga nakalap na stock news, stock balita, catalyst, and fundamentals ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. At patungkol ito sa ating stock na si ASEN, si BUL, ang ating stock na si Now, si Alco, at pati na rin ang ating stock na si RLC naman. Saka dito pala guys sa ating Kabarya Avenue PH YouTube channel, sinishare natin yung ating experience at dinodocument yung ating pag-aaral sa mga nakita nating pangmasang Pinoy investment at potential digital assets in investment na pwede tayong kumita kagaya ng stock market, Pag-ibig MP2 Savings and Investment Program, GCash Investment, cryptocurrencies and altcoins gaya ng Bitcoin, Cardano, Dogecoin, Binance, Litecoin, Chainlink and Ethereum at iba pang pangmasang Pinoy investment. Kaya guys, kung trip at korsonada mo ng ganitong mga content, pwede mo ring pindutin yung red subscribe button dyan sa baba para ma-update ka pa ng ating mga latest na ina-upload na video tungkol sa ating pag-aaral ng mga pangmasang Pinoy investment at potential digital assets in investment naman. Alright, bago natin umpisahan guys, huwag nyo palang kalimutang basahin yung disclaimer na nasa screen ng ating video. Good day sa inyo guys, at muli tayo ay nagbabalik sa ating mga nakalap na stock news, stock balita, catalyst and fundamentals ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Ngayon ay June 7, 2021. At ang una nating nakalap na stock balita tungkol sa ating stock na si ASEN. At ito ay nanggaling sa ating Business World. Ito naman ay naitala July 6, 2021. Ang topic ng ating stock balita kay ASEN, AC Energy Units Diesel Plant Allowed to Connect to the Grid. I-check natin kung ano ang nilalaman ng stock balita natin kay ASEN. Basahin natin ito. The energy regulator has given the green light for a unit of Ayala-led AC Energy Corporation to connect to its 300 megawatt modular diesel power plant in Rizal Province to the Luzon grid. In the decision posted in its website, the Energy Regulatory Commission (ERC) said that it had approved the application of InGrid Power Holdings Incorporated to develop and own a dedicated transmission facility. The transmission project will link the diesel plant to the grid by connecting to 230 kilovolt Malaya substation operated by National Grid Corporation of the Philippines. Isa na naman palang project ni ASEN ang natapos at naaprubahan tungkol sa kanyang renewable energy projects. At meron itong capacity na 300 megawatt modular diesel power plant in Rizal Province of Luzon. At ito, inaprubahan ng magkonekta sa grid line ng ating ERC o ang ating Energy Regulatory Commission. Nakalagay dito, the transmission project will link to diesel plant to the grid connecting 230 kilovolt. Kaya maganda ito guys. Dahil kasunod nito, magsisimula na itong mag-contribute ng electricity sa electrical grid lines na gagamitin naman ito ng ating mga commercial, industrial at residential building. Tuloy natin. However, the Commission said that the grid operator will be in charge of operating and maintaining the facility to keep the reliability of the power grid. In its ruling, the Energy Regulatory Commission said that InGrid Power had spent 902.25 million pesos for the transmission project, which covered Phase 1 of the InGrid substation, Phase 1 of the Malaya substation, project management cost, and import fees based on figures taken in November year 2020. Energy generated from InGrid Power's 300 megawatt plant is intended to serve as a source of reserves for Luzon grid. According to the ERC, project development for the plant is scheduled in 2 phases with installations of 150 megawatt each. Ito palang 300 megawatt na capacity guys, dalawang phases pala ito. Kaya natapos na itong dalawang phases dahil tig 150 megawatt each ang kada phase naman. Maganda naman ito para sa magiging future growth ng ating stock na si Asen kasi nadagdagan na naman yung kanyang finished project dahil nga ang kanyang target by year 2025 na mabuo niya yung 5,000 megawatt capacity ng renewable energies. Tuloy natin. The regulator also required the firm to pay a permit fees of 6.77 million pesos in line with the Commonwealth Act No. 146 and the Commission's revised fees and charges. The Commission's decision, which was posted on its website on June 21, was signed by Chairperson and Chief Executive Officer Agnes BST Di Banadera and the 4 other commissioners. Shares of Ingrid Power's parent firm AC Energy inched up by 0.24% or 2 centavos to close at 8.47 pesos a piece on Monday by Angelica Wayang. Yan guys, no, yung price action ng ating ASEN nasa 8 pesos area pa ito guys, no. Kaya ito yung area kung saan magandang bumili pa ng mga shares o magdagdag sa portfolio ng ating stock na si Asen. Bago ito tumawid sa level ng 9 peso area, magandang dito na kayo mag-accumulate ng bodega ninyo kay Asen hanggat nandito pa siya nagko-consolidate sa 8 peso area. Kasi kung nasundan ninyo yung mga na-discuss na nating previous na mga stock balita kay Asen, napakaganda ng kanyang projects naman o kanyang mga future projects at ang target nitong tapusin para sa kanyang renewable energies, ang capacity ay 5,000 megawatt ang bubuuin niya by year 2025. Kaya kung naghahanap kayo ng pang long term investment na stock, i-consider ninyo ang ating Asen kasi legit naman na may laman ang ating stock na ito. Okay? At dumako na tayo sa pangalawa nating nakalap na stock balita. At ito ay nanggaling sa ating Philstar Global. Ito yung photos ng ating stock balita. Merong nakalagay na everybody in here. Itinuturo niya itong likod na pintuan. At ang nakalagay dito, another day, another backdoor listing. This time it's BUL. Ito ay tungkol naman sa ating stock na si BUL kasi nagkaroon ito ng backdoor listing. I-check natin yung nilalaman ng stock balita kay BUL. Ang ating stock na si BUL, nagkaroon kasi ito ng suspension sa trading day last week. At ang stock balita natin ito na itala July 5, 2021. At ang topic ng ating stock balita, Vulcan Industrial and Mining, BUL suspended after announcing backdoor listing. Following the Vulcan Industrial and Mining, BUL at 2.27 suspended. Board's approval of a slate of changes to BUL that included a backdoor listing of the HGP Group, which is loosely defined as Hilario G. Pagaytan and his wife Sophia G. Pagaytan. The PSE suspended trading in BUL's stock before trading on Friday. The stock will remain suspended until BUL's board is able to provide comprehensive disclosure on the proposed transaction. What we know based on BUL's the disclosure is this. Number 1, the board approved the HPG Group subscription to 5,180 million common shares of BUL in exchange for cash and a transfer of ownership of HPG Group's interest in East Coast Mineral Resources Company Incorporated, ECMRC. Number 2, and it's also approved an increase in BUL's authorized capital stock from 4 billion pesos to 12 billion pesos to accommodate this transaction. Yan guys, no, napakaganda naman para sa mga BUL natics natin at mga BUL holders itong stock balitang ito. kasi nagkaroon ng magandang catalyst ang ating BOL dahil may pumasok nga na backdoor listing naman ito o nagkaroon ng interes yung isang company sa kanya na maglagak ng kanyang shares dito sa company ng ating BOL at napakalaki ng kanyang binitawang guys, no, na shares dito dahil ito ay nagkaroon ng 5,180 million common shares na ilalagay kay BOL. Kaya ang itong kanyang authorized capital stock na dating 4 billion pesos, aakyat ito ng 12 billion pesos naman. Kaya sa ngayon pa lang guys, congratulations para sa mga BOL Natics naman natin dahil siguradong aakyat yung price action nito pag nakabalik na ito sa trading day ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Okay? At dumako na tayo sa ating kasunod na stock balita tungkol naman sa ating stock na Sinaw. Ito ay nanggaling sa ating ABS-CBN News at naitala ito July 5, 2021. Itong si Now Corporation ang ating stock na Sinaw. Previously meron tayong na-discuss na stock balita na nagkaroon ito ng suspension sa ating PSE Trading Day. Pero this week, last Monday lang, June 5 guys, no, nakabalik na ito sa ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Kaya nai-release na yung kanyang suspension, kaya nagtuloy na ulit yung kanyang trading sa ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. At ang topic ng ating stock balita, Now Corporation raises stake in Now Telecom, eyes taking firm to the next level. Basahin natin ang nilalaman nito. Manila Now Corporation said Monday it has increased its stake in unit Now Telecom Corporation Incorporated to take it to the next level following its 25-year franchise renewal. Yan naman yung good thing guys, na naka-renew na ito ng 25 years franchise ulit, no? Now Corporation increased its stake in Now Telecom to 24.23% from 19%. It said in a statement. Now Telecom's franchise has been extended for another 25 years beginning in year 2018, Now Corporation said. Now Telecom earlier introduced free 5G broadband speed up to 2 Gbps to its enterprise clients. The goal is to extend this service to consumer markets through fixed wireless access and cellular devices, it said. Now Corporation said the telecom is currently setting the stage for a public listing as well as its 5G rollout. In December, Now Telecom signed a deal with Finnish tech giant Nokia for its 5G rollout. At yan pa yung isang good thing guys ng ating stock na Sinaw. Nagkaroon naman ng sign deal o agreement dito sa ating company na giant Nokia para sa kanilang pag-upgrade ng 5G broadband naman. Okay? At ang sunod nating stock balita nanggaling din sa ating business world at tungkol sa ating stock na si Alco. Ito ay naitala July 6, 2021. Ang topic ng ating stock balita, Artaland breaks ground for Lucima project in Cebu. I-check natin yung nilalaman ng balita ng ating stock na si Alco. Basahin natin. Artaland Corporation on Monday broke ground for its Lucima project in Cebu, a sustainable residential condominium on a 2,245 square meter property. With this project, we are expanding our footprint in southern Philippines, Artaland President Jaime C. Gonzalez said during the virtual launch on Monday, adding that the project is envisioned to be the first quadruple certified sustainable high-rise residential condominium in the country. Lucima, located in the heart of Cebu Business Park, the company said it is targeting city dwellers and business executives for the project. Yan guys, no? Maganda rin ito para sa ating stock na si Alco kasi nagkaroon na naman siya ng panibagong project at nagsimula na naman ito guys, no? Okay? At ang huli nating stock balita tungkol naman sa ating stock na si RLC. At ito ay nanggaling din sa ating Business World na itala naman ito July 6, 2021. Ang topic ng ating stock balita, Robinsons Land expands Metro East Mall to connect to LRT2. I-check natin ang nilalaman ng expansion ni RLC o ang ating Robinsons Land. Yan yung photos ng ating stock balita kay Robinsons Land. Basahin natin ito. Robinsons Land Corporation said on Monday that it will be connecting its Robinsons Metro East Mall to the Marikina station of the Light Rail Transit Line 2 LRT2. Inspired by Hong Kong's interconnected malls via MRT in London's half-on and half-off retail experiences via train, Robinsons Land, the link will connect to the mall to LRT2 and will feature grab and go shops located on the second level. The link will have a mini grocery, drugstore, optical shops, bank, grab and go food kiosk, and pasalubong souvenir shop for your last minute shopping. Robinsons Mall Regional Office Operations Director Myron Yao said in a statement on Monday, the link will span around 4,000 square meters. Tuloy natin. Robinsons Land said it will also have a medical and wellness facilities on the mezzanine area, as well as an elevator to cater persons with disabilities. It will also feature Korean store, No Brand, and Pet Lover Center. On Monday, shares of Robinson Land at the stock exchange went up by 1.02% or 18 centavos to close at 17.88 pesos each by Karen Concepcion G. Balmonte. Yan naman guys, no? Maganda rin itong balita ng ating RLC o ang ating Robinsons Land Corporation kasi magkakaroon ito ng expansion at connected naman ito sa ating LRT Line 2, ang ating Metro East Mall. Okay? Alright. At yan ang ating mga nakalap na stock news, stock balita, catalyst, and fundamentals ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines ngayong July 7, 2021. Magkita ulit tayo guys sa ating kasunod na video. Once again, have a great day ahead, always stay safe, and God bless. Hanggang sa muli.